Would you stop that? That hurts my feelings. Oh, am I dead? Seems pretty dead to me. Alright, off to a bad start. Should this be a Reno deck, I guess? Probs? Hold on, let me go back to the drawing board really quick. Probably not. Hey, I rolled, but that deck isn't terrible. Yeah, it's not terrible. Bloom, Crane, and then I'll think about number 3. Cruel Need. You see, I thought about it, Puck. I thought about it. Okay, so I guess we can run Void Caller. I guess I don't want to run this Ticketus, right? Pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do we ever get away with running so few? Seems like nothing to me, but I guess that's better. Double Molar key to the deck working, yeah. What else? Oh my goodness, this deck sucks. This deck is actually just so bad, chat. What if instead of this, I do tech, it's like Fellord and Betrug and Cruel. They're like big demons that we could think about. You hate to see Marshy lament the deck while still building it, yeah. Okay, so did I put Rend in already? I did. Backfire, and I put Flip. All right, sick. Could put a Netheron and Neo Lothab. Doomguard, I wish, but no. If the deck's already bad, then it couldn't be made much worse by splashing Lil Prince Malchezaar in. It could be made worse. All right, if this wins its first game, I'll craft Chumbo Gold. I'm doing it. I don't care what anyone says. Endgame? Oh, endgame seems good. Oh, I don't have Dark Bomb in. I don't have Dark Bomb in, chat. What's going on? I think Backfire is the type of thing that I always like think might be okay and ends up just not being worth it. No, I meant how do you end games? Nobody knows. I end games by having my life total reduced to 0. I'm pretty sure that's my plan. Oh my goodness, I'm up against Chen Chen. Well, howdy there, partner. Surely somebody will explode. Yeah, somebody's gonna explode. Hand of all time. Hand of all time, you say? Ah, just add wheel as a win con? I could add wheel. I could do that. You just wanted to let me know that you cooked some potatoes today? Right on. Right on. N'Zoth is too much. I mean, all of this is a little too much, but I don't know that N'Zoth would necessarily make or break. I want to put N'Zoth in, but like, I don't know. I don't think greed is our issue. The real issue is, are there going to be enough demons left in our deck by the time we cast Crane Game? We have Void Caller, Forge Fiends, and Void Lord left. Man, I wonder if I should just put Cruel in. Yeah, hope Renee is having a good weekend. Me too. She's actually visiting her parents this weekend.
What mess have you summoned me to?
From the smallest seed.
Yay, we summoned Wretched Queen. We rock. We're the best. Look at us go. Look at us get there. Let's make Fanatum a demon. What's the worst that could happen? I agree. Don't do it. Okay. Good demons are hard to find.
Don't break it.
Rude. Rude, but I get it. Look at these things.
There is a method to my madness.
Fanatum would still be bad as a demon? I don't think so. Running in this, like with ways to cheat it out, I've absolutely run that. But it's already good, right? Like it's, if you're running wheel, you're running Fanatum. We win, right? I've got 18, they've got 21. Surely Zeph can get us there. Surely.
Good demons are hard to find.
Well, I was just gonna Soul Rends. Oh, I have Dark Bomb now. I don't even need to Zephyrus. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. I don't care what anybody says. I waited to do my funny play, and I'm doing it no matter what. All right. Why do it easy when you can do it stupid? That's my opinion. All right. I want my first game. I'll craft the stupid card. Die insect.
I must protect.
Rude. Rude. Do I keep these two against Druid? I don't know. I don't know how to navigate the tech world.
I see you've brought guests.
How smashing!
My greetings.
I have my eye on you.
I have my eye on you. Get it? Guys, I'm gonna stream snipe Marshy. Wish me luck. I'm in gold right now. All right, you guys can try to stream snipe me from gold. That's acceptable, unless I am in gold at the time, in which case don't. There you go. There you go. I hope I top deck either Crane Game or Blood Bloom so I can get the other with this. No, huh? You know what that means, chat? This deck looks awesome. It's exactly as good as it is. It's exactly as good as it is. I'll say that much. All right, now I want to top deck Theatar. Your hand is so squishy. It is pretty squishy. Whatever that means. I have to assume it means something. Side effects? No. Trust me. Alright, next turn we will Theatar. Oh. I wonder what kind of druid this is. Hey, Crane Game. Well, now I'm wishing I took Blood Bloom. What do we got? Yep, I'll take that, and you can have Sea Devil's Stinger. You know what? You can have Blood Reaver Gul'dan. Alright? That seems like a fair trade. Oh, do you guys think that this is a copy? Do you think they got that off the Moonlit? That would bum me out. It's about to hurt my feelings. Ow! Alright, well. Existence is pain. So is teaching you. Power before my this type of demon. What are these called again? Atrazine? You're here to be entertained? Very good. Well, there's your win. Was it hard to attain the signature Reno Kazakis? Signature Reno, I think, was the first one I got. And I was disappointed because I used to think it looked stupid, but it grew on me. Kazakis I had to try for, but it wasn't that hard. I just I wasn't gonna buy a bunch of packs to get it, but I spent my gold on golden packs for a little while, and I high rolled. I still don't have most of them. I think I've got half a dozen cavern signatures, including the ones that were from the dedicated or initial bundles. Can we add Nazoth for more nostalgia? I'm tempted to, but I think I should cut Blood Reaver Gul'dan. I don't think I should add Nazoth. Is there any good Kingsbane Rogue with Sonya? I haven't tried that. I actually have not tried that. Maybe I should do that soon. Maybe I should do that soon. Hey, Miracle. Marshy confirmed cheater. Whenever I make silly decks, I lose to Mind Rogue on turn 6. Alright, can we top deck a Blood Bloom or a... well, I have this in hand. I'm not going to get cruel with this. So I guess I'll just coin flip for Crane Game or Blood Bloom. Unless I top deck one of them. Now I'm gonna play this. Ooh, hey Minari. Hey Minari.
Break it, you buy it.
This deck certainly has one of the monocurves of all time. It really does. It really does, chat. How dare you? How dare you do that? The Warlock weapon, what a nostalgia. It is a nostalgia.
What mess have you summoned me to?
What mess have you summoned me to? Will you pretty please complete the quests so that I can do this? Please. Dark Glare? Isn't that cheating? Pretty sure. Make weapon cost 4 win. Oh, that'd be so cool. Chat, remember Darkglare. Fragile minds. Keep going. Finish him. Complete the quest. Trust.
Not a virtue I pride myself on.
Sloth is not a virtue I pride myself on. Rude. How dare you?
This one will prove very useful.
Oh, I mean, this protects it, right? So we can just do this, and then they can't complete it this turn. Haha, get razor scaled. You should have completed it last turn. Are there any good Highlander Hunter decks right now? Apparently, yeah. I don't have a list ready for you, but I guess it's supposed to be a decent deck. Is Uther OTK any good? Yeah, I think so. Alright. Theo. Oh, no, I'm stupid. I'm as dumb as they come. I'm as dumb as a Dumbo. Huh. And they agonied me, so it's not like I can even,
There is a method to my
it's not like I can even do the thing with the stuff. Zephyrus.
Your hopes are lost.
As you command. As you command. All right, I went away. Did we win? Oh, that's cool. My opponent is certainly playing a deck of all time. Is that Res Demon card new? It is. It is new. Mal'Ganis, Void Caller. Alright, so 50% shot. I also wonder if I'm supposed to like Theatar for ETC.
A little agony goes a long way.
A little agony goes a long way.
Virtue I pride myself.
Why are your decks so fun to see? Because I try real hard. Okay, they're not close enough that I'm scared of Magatha from ETC, right? Oh? Ah. Did I just play him then? Feel like this might be GG. I'll trust Mal'Ganis. I'm trusting you. Yay! Good job, Mal'Ganis. Endgame is a good card. Might be broken in the future. Yeah. Do you think the actual balance in a few weeks will bring new bans for Wild? I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. You never know. Playing around Fire Plague, I see. I don't know that I'm playing around it. Big Demons are so back. They're so back. They're as back as they've been ever since now or something. I don't know.
Virtue I pride myself.
I could have done that better. Mal'Ganis is hard carrying my life right now. I'll say that much. Oh my. Oh my goodness. They're fatiguing for just one, but they actually take the damage this turn, so I could consider it. Theatar? I'm deciding if I shouldn't Theatar. Like what I'm doing is I'm taking the time to consider if I can lethal or something this turn. 25, they are at 28. It is lethal if I don't Theatar. And that's why you think about it. That's why you think about it, chat.
Glory to the Alliance. All shall tremble.
Should I keep these? Not that one. Marcy, I am currently assembling porch furniture, so I have to ask, do you have a porch? I don't have a porch, I have a balcony. And a porch. Okay. I don't know that I'd call it a porch. It's kind of a porch. I don't know what to call it. Let's define porch. A covered shelter projecting in front of the entrance of a building. Yes? Yes. Man, this Soul Rend is about to obliterate my opponent. Marshy bragging about having a porch. Do you park it next to your Lambo money bags? It's just an apartment porch. It's not like, I can't go out and sit on it. It's not big. It's like, it's also shared. So like, I don't want to hang out there. My neighbors come out. Like, I don't think there's room for a chair. There's barely room for a chair on my balcony. But don't tell them. Hey Marshy, I heard Bloodbloom and Crane Game work better if you draw both of them. You know what? That's a sick tip, honestly. Thank you. I appreciate that. Is my opponent just like, oh, okay, they coined Weblord and then played Hand of Adal. All right. I was like, are they just like scared of Defile? Did you see Jules is finally done with beta on the 16th? I'm gonna tweet that out. I'm gonna screenshot you right now. I hope you find that acceptable. My chungus. All right, well, I guess it's time for this. Hellfire, Kobold, and Vendor. Very good.
I smell golden in their waters. I'm rich.
Well, there we have a divine shield, which I think I'll just ignore. That thing. Neat. I'm into it. I'm into it. One, two, three. Alright, where's my crane game, by the by? Wild needs Zarimi treatment to quest Zarimi requirement harder and Reno hero restriction removed. You want to run Reno hero and non-Reno decks? Reno is like the Reno hero, the 8-cost one, is like top 5 least favorite experiences in Wild myself. I don't want more of that. Oh, the 1 minion restriction. Yeah, for sure. All right. I'm in. You son of a bee, I'm in.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Two of those cards are in standard, hard to touch on those. Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't actually make those changes myself. Like, at least in that way, but I agree with the sentiment. Like, I think Wild would be a better experience if that was how things were. And this Willow is gonna, my opponent's ratting me and like rebuking me, and like I'm running cringe right now, okay? I'm running ancient technology. This is like when the AI takes over and then you don't run anything digital anymore. You run things with like mechanical parts just because the AI can't like interact with it. That's what I'm doing right now. Is this any good versus Reno's? Pretty sure. Pretty sure this is the best deck ever made. If my opponent played Reno Lone Ranger into this, I'm pretty sure I would win still. All right. I wouldn't instantly concede from frustration alone. Or it should also restrict their own board. Nah, I think, I mean, the only reason to have it work the way that it does right now is for flavor, and I think that that's dumb. Alright, so as long as my opponent isn't cringe, I'll get to do crane game. Maybe I should have just done it this turn, honestly. Pretty sure my opponent's about to concede. What are they going to do against this? Literally nothing? What an incredibly non-sarcastic and honest answer. I could hear the joy in your voice. Yeah. I have loved a great many franchises in my time, but if I had to pick the ones that I am a die-hard fan of, I would say Star Wars, Pokemon, and Dragon Ball Z in that order. I'm also a big fan of the Warcraft, DC, and Marvel franchises, but I think they're definitely a tier down from the 3 above. There's a time that I think I would have put Warcraft up there with them, but I find myself apathetic about a lot of projects these days, and I don't power through all the books anymore like I used to. And don't get me wrong, I do really like Warcraft. I just don't have the patience for the type of gameplay in World of Warcraft anymore. Hearthstone doesn't follow Warcraft lore at all, and Warcraft as a franchise has taken great efforts to make their lore a lot less interesting over time. I think ever since probably Warlords of Draenor, my interest in the Warcraft story has faded over time. But the Shadowlands teaser where Sylvanas fights Bolvar at the top of Icecrown Citadel goes to put the helm of domination on her head and instead just splits it in half was the nail in the coffin. It's not like that singular act was enough to put me off. Like I said, they'd been working on it for a few years at that point. In general, I think just putting Sylvanas so front and center has spoiled a lot of what makes her character so interesting. Back when she was more of a background character, doing what's best for the Forsaken at the secret expense of her allies that she's only made as enemy of my enemy, moving her into the spotlight and having her act not out of the sole interest of the Forsaken just kind of takes the fun out of it. Compare that to Star Wars, Pokemon, and Dragon Ball Z, where my love remains as strong as ever despite them putting out similar garbage. Those of you who have followed the channel for a while probably know how I feel about Disney Star Wars. I think it's awful. I think it's got very few redeeming qualities. Pokemon pretty much exclusively puts out bad products nowadays. The last main series game that I really loved was Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but the ones since then have been largely boring. I did kind of like Scarlet and Violet, but it felt like budget Arceus. I did really like Arceus, but that was a flawed project as well. There was a lot that I really liked about Arceus, and there was a lot of stuff that I had to ignore in order to enjoy Arceus, like the oppressive volume of dialogue and the complete ruination of the combat system. I know a lot of people are hyped about Dragon Ball Super, but I think it's awful. I think it's really bad. There are things I like about Super, like I like the Beerus and Whis character, I like Frieza coming back was surprisingly fun, but the entirety of the Goku Black Saga, for example, is just absolute blah. I hated the retconning of the Potara earrings, Trunks being able to compete against the gods with Super Saiyan 2 didn't make any sense. Like, why am I supposed to be excited about God mode when Super Saiyan 2 can keep up? While the Tournament of Power had some fun fights, the premise of it was really stupid. But comparing those three to World of Warcraft, like, I still love Star Wars, I still love Pokemon, I still love Dragon Ball Z, but Warcraft has been spoiled. I still like it, I'm still interested in playing more Warcraft type stuff, but it's dropped out of my most loved things. And I think the difference there is probably when I became familiar with the franchise. So if you look at Star Wars, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, I've been following those franchises since I was a kid, whereas Warcraft is something I've much more been following as a late teen/adult. That's talking about franchises as a whole. There are pieces of franchises like Batman from DC that I would say are pretty core to my fandom, but if you look at DC overall, it's definitely not something that I follow with the same interest as Star Wars or Pokemon or Dragon Ball Z. If I was going to pinpoint a Batman of Warcraft for me, by which I do not mean a Batman-like character within World of Warcraft, I mean a character I love more than its franchise, it would definitely be Arthas Lich King. Arthas Lich King is among the things that Blizzard has tried to spoil for me pretty hard since its peak in Wrath. But despite the artifact weapon and the boring demise of Arthas' soul in Shadowlands, I'm still as big of a fan of that character as I've ever been.